You know, this is such an interesting time to be in the ICA, and it's been such an interesting time for me to be at the centre of things as the president of the ICA, because our profession is going through such a set of profound changes. And the reason, I think, is because at the heart of what we do is information. And we are living in the information age. Some say we're still at the very beginning of the information age, but we are living at a time of incredible change and rapid development in the way that society generally depends on the aggregation of information, the organisation of information, and the way that information is provided to society. These days, in your personal life, in your business life, and in governments, we live or die by the information that we have at our fingertips. And in this age of information, misinformation and disinformation, in this age of fake news, in this age of alternative facts, society needs to know how to find the truth. Now, I don't know what the truth is. All I know is where to go to get the evidence that you can use to find your own version of the truth. And that's archives, and that's archivists. And so we are right at this moment in the history of humanity where we are dealing with, in our profession, rapidly developing technology. Artificial intelligence, blockchain, other technologies are coming down the pike with such velocity and with such a rapid change that we need to be at the very forefront as archivists to understand what that technology is, what are the ethical implications of that technology, what potential use can we make of that technology, and how can we educate ourselves to understand how to use that technology. I think that with archival law as well, societal values are changing very quickly. We've seen so many movements in recent years, whether it's the Me Too movement, whether it's Black Lives Matter, whether it's Occupy. You know, there are so many examples of where people are getting much more engaged in social issues, and they want their governments and they want their business leaders to show real ethical behaviour and show some sort of social responsibility. And I think that comes from transparency, integrity and accountability. And that comes from us as a profession being at our very best to ensure that the records being collected by business and by government are being used in ethical and socially responsible ways. And that affects us influencing archival law, as well as policies, as well as ethical and corporate behaviours. I think, you know, these areas of change in technology, of the use and consumption of information by society, and the general public's expectation of a much more socially responsible society and government and business, these things for me are the major factors which are shaping our profession right now. And I just think it makes us, it gives us such an exciting time to be in this profession, and it imposes upon us a great obligation and a great responsibility to maintain our preeminence in our profession and make sure that we are maintaining a professional practice at the very highest level.